Good evening, everyone. Am I audible to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so in today's class, we'll be learning about the external libraries in Python. So, is my screen visible to all?
yeah,
Okay, so it's great. Today, we will be working with external libraries. So many are very important. Then, the first one is that we are gonna go through the concept of what's the external library. A library is a collection of some pre-written codes and also some codes which can be imported, which mean that in Python, some libraries are inbuilt and some are external, which should be imported. Some are like math, data time, random, as you guys know, and also external, which you're gonna learn today, is like NumPy, Pandas, and requests, etc. So the main thing when you are like installing some external libraries, you should use this keyword as pip install the package name. Then after there are two ways to install. One is to install and another is to import. Then after we have a two type of ways to come up with. We'll install with the pip install request and also import keyword. So these two are both a ways to install a library. So today we'll be learning 5 libraries which are very useful in our day-to-day Python learning. So the first one is about requests. So we'll take a real-time example while you guys are using social media in web, and when you, for example, using Instagram and in web, and you go to your browser and you log in to your Instagram and you do some activities there. That function of logging in and getting all that responses, and you're signed in and you're doing some activities in that page, is the work of request. This is a library which sends HTTPS requests like get and post methods from Python codes, and also it shows some response status. It shows to convert how from the functions to the Python dicts, and also with the real world data. So we'll look with some examples. Okay, the first one we're gonna look at is about requests. So we're gonna import something from some sort of page, that whether request can be done or as we like saw an example of Instagram, you are getting some data. For example, how about another example? You're using some sort of accounts of a different person in your device, and you are getting all the details, the password, the Gmail, and all the authentication for yourself, and that sort of data is shifted here, that it's acquiring it. So the same as we are going to look at the code here, that we are going to import requests as it is built inside the Python, as it's a built-in library. Then after we are gonna give some URL to it, and we are gonna get a response from it. So while this function works, we should specify what sort of function or what sort of data we should get from that particular place or from the particular web. So we're gonna get some status code and also the content type. So here we're gonna use the prints. Then after we're gonna use the JSON file to print some of the keys. Let's see what we have got in the output. The status code is 200 and the content type is a sort of application or JSON. Then after we have some keys from the response that we have asked to the library to be get to us. So we're using a list of data keys and also slicing them. First, you are getting the current user URL and etc. till commit search URL. The purpose of request is that you're gonna get some sort of information from some kind of place to yourself. That's the whole part of request in Python. So I want you guys to like perform a code. Mm. I will be sending you a URL and you guys will be like, you saw the code, right? You should be like getting a data from that URL, and also you should get a response from the URL. Then after you should print three things: its name, some repositories, and its followers. It's very easy. So I'm dropping some hints in the chat. You can get it. First, no. Okay, guys, are there any doubts that you're gonna build practically now? Okay, let me explain it to you again. So
Your
the
screen is paused.
okay, so I want something like this. Here is a like a link in the chat box, and I wanna get some request and the user data in it. Then I want to ask you to print three things: its name, its public repositories, the number of it, and the followers. So you got an idea, right? So I request somebody to volunteer on doing this task of getting the data from the URL. Is there anyone interested? Can raise your hands.
Like, should we build the code?
Yeah. Are any of you interested? Guys, come on. Where's the energy? Likana, can you create that code? Okay. How about you can take notes of it? So I will explain these things. You can open your VS codes, and also we're gonna you are gonna copy this code with me in your VS. So first of all, we're gonna give the user URL. Then after we have two functions in it that I'm gonna get get a response from the URL, and also get the user data from it. These are the two functions we're gonna use. Then after there are three prints here that we are gonna print or get the name of the data. Then after we are gonna get the nose of respo, which is the repositories. Then after we're gonna give the followers required for this code to acquire from the request. So, did you guys clear with the code? Is there any doubts? Okay, I hope all of you guys understood. Then after, we will be moving to the next topic, which is NumPy. NumPy is a very complex thing. It has a major length from basic to intermediate and advanced topics in it. NumPy is like a numerical Python. It's like a mathematician in Python, which does certain amounts of operations or the factors if it has a list given. So uh, a NumPy use mainly arrays, dimension arrays. Then also it applies maths as operators. Its main built-in stats are mean, median, standard, max, and minimum. Then after, the interesting fact is that NumPy is made up of Panda, Matplot, and other libraries. It's the foundation. It is made up of the following libraries. So NumPy, as you can further see in the code, that it has some data here as a list and it's an array. Then we are gonna get some scores, median, mean, maximum of it, and the rounding of it. So we're gonna get the score. Then after, when we get the score, we're gonna apply some conditions also based on the task here. Is that we're gonna get the scores above 75 and some scores with like bonus. So how the code will look like is that it's gonna provide the list first of all, then the mean, the median, the max, and the standard deviation, the rounding up, and the marks above 75, the score of bonus point. So in simple, NumPy is like a numerical Python, which when given a data, it acquires the following instructions to perform the certain needed operations. So that of all, now you can, there is a real task for you guys. You should create your own array of six numbers, then or six marks, and you should find the mean and the highest score. So now it's now 5:50 in 6 o'clock. It's your time. So you guys can prepare the code and you guys can present it. Starting the time now. Guys, because of some shortage of time, like we're gonna keep the limit for 5:55. You guys have 3 more minutes, and the task is very easy, and you can do it.
I shared the IPYNB file in your WhatsApp group. So in order to make it easier for you to refer the code, you can just upload that IPYNB file into Google Colab and you can utilize that. So make sure you can refer the codes and you can work on that.
Yeah, I'm done doing the code.
Okay, so can you like share your screen as quick as possible and present
Yeah,
your output?
yeah. I have given score bonus for 60. Yeah,
What you have done is very marvelous, but the task was that you should find the mean and the highest score. But you have tried out of the box and you have done it well. You have done it well. Thank you.
yeah.
Guys, am I audible? Are there any like problems that you're facing to create? Okay. Disha's code was perfect. And we're gonna move on with our next topic. So the next topic is a very interesting one. It's known as pandas. Pandas in Python is like a data framework library which provides a data table in a tabular form of the following data. So it's like a code which makes a spreadsheet in Python. It seeds the files like a CSV or Excel sort of, and also filters it. Its main factors are of filtering, sorting, grouping, and summarizing the data in it. And it has special function called describe, which instantly gives the statistics of the data set have been given. So here is a following example of the pandas. Here is a data of some three names, Asha, Ravi, and Meera. And their marks are 88, 76, and 92. And we're gonna give instruction to read it and also of this data. And we're gonna print as describe it and marks the differences in the marks. Minimum of greater than 8. So let's see other examples also. So here is another example that the data is given as Asha in Python and Maths and English got 88, 91, and 79. Ravi, Meera, Karan, and Divya with the following scores. And we are asking the pandas to create its own data frame of differentiating each name and marks of different subjects. So the following is the output of the following code, the above given code. The names are given, the marks of the particular subjects assigned are given, and their total, the tabular forms are made. Pandas is a very useful thing which is also used for so many mathematical calculation to be described as maximum form. So we discussed as about a function word called describe in pandas. So here is an example. Following taking this data, we're gonna ask the code to describe it. And here is a count that has a strategic discrimination of all the mean, the median, the standard, and its cofactors. Describe, it tells Python to get the mean, median, its factors, and all the certain necessary configuration to be described as in a tabular form. Are there any doubts in pandas? I hope
No.
there's not. Okay. So we'll proceed with another example. Is that we're gonna find some average mark of a particular student of Python, Maths, and English as the subjects and its mean. So the top students with the average of greater than 80 and printing their names with the tops as top students. So the first one is that students average above 80 and the table has been given with all their marks and the average that they have scored, whether it's 686 or 89 or 88 of each marks, which are each person, which are given here as persons as Asha, Mir and Divya as per the data. So this is the whole topic of pandas, and here you have another challenge, another task that I want everyone to be interactive and to participate in the creation of code. And those guys who are not having your laptops can also use Google Colab to perform your code, and also you can present your output in the next 6 5. Your time starts now. Your question is that you wanna make a data frame of average and the highest to lowest, and you should sort it of the average marks of this data. I will pin this and you guys can proceed on creation of your code.
Can you please repeat the question once again?
Okay, so you wanna find the average of the students from the data, and from there highest to the lowest, to like sorting them, their highest marks and their average. And if you want the question, I can send you a chat box. Okay, guys, is your code finished?
We are working on the last part.
Sure. And what about others?
I have sent you in the chat box.
The course is good. Okay, so let me reveal the answer. It's very easy. That you are gonna just sort the values in the form of averages ascending false. Means all the data of the average students from the highest to the lowest. That's why ascending is gonna be as the false. Okay, so we'll move on to the next part, which is matplot. Matplot. So most of you guys, I think you have heard about it. Matplot is a library which about it turns the like summarizing the data, or it turns it as some interactive charts as per the code, and it has the following functions of creating the data into a plot, a bar, a scatter, and a list. And also you can customize with titles, labels, colors, and legends. And you can like work with NumPy arrays and Panda data frameworks. So with this, Matplot is a library which creates interactive charts based on your instructions. So let's we move with the code that we are gonna like turn some average marks of some students into an interactive chart. First, we are gonna start the figure of a value of 7 to 4, and we are gonna keep it as a bar chart with the difference in the name and also its average mark and also the color shade. Next, we will be having the title, which are the key functions that can be done using Matplot, and also the x and y axis as per the marking purposes, and showing the degree values from 0 to 100. And we're gonna show it. And this is how it's gonna work. It has the top title, it has the degree markings, the x and y value markings are marked, and its names of each student. So this data is from here what we saw, and this data has been ascended here, as we saw here that you can work with um pandas, or you can work with arrays to import your data to matplot. Then after, we'll move with another example of arrays of list of all the 7 days of a week and the certain amount of visitors in that particular day of a count. And we are gonna keep the configuration from 74, and also we're gonna use the plot chart as our option. First, we are gonna have the days at the bottom, then after the visitors, markings, marker as the O for the plot, and the color shade and the line width. Thereafter, we have the title as website visitors this week, and X label is gonna be the days one, and the Y label is gonna be the visitors. And we're gonna keep it a grid size of 0.3 alpha, and we're gonna showcase it. Thereafter, the output will appear the same with the title and the x and y axis the same, with the plot grid and the grid with the perfect configuration of 0.3, and also with all the necessary shade markings and the light width within it. Now, the same data you have to create from a bar to a batch, which means you should take this code, the same code, from a bar to a batch. Means you are gonna create some other like an horizontal bar chart. That what mean by the batch word. So I want somebody to like share the screen, and based on your understanding you can create the code, and also with the others help can create the code, and if there is any issues I can assist. So is anyone interested in turning the same data of this to a bar chart?
Can you show the data again?
Sure. This is the data.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anyone interested? Guys, come on. Is anybody interested? Okay. Diksha, you can share your screen and can start coding.
Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah, so the data, what we want to write for this is the marks of each person. As we said, to use the same data. So the yeah. So first we'll write the people names and their marks first. We will give the proper data first. Yeah. Then we will just give stuffs like all the title, all those things, whichever is needed for a graph. Yeah. Is it fine if I give two names?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Diksha, I think you must commas after every bracket, square bracket.
yeah. Yeah, I have entered the data. So now we will just yeah, first we should import panda, right? Yeah. After this, next we will be doing the whole code. We just wanna import the I think yeah, we want to import the matplotlib. Yeah, after that, we give all the plot figure size and plot title and plot X label and plot Y label, all the stuffs. Yeah. Mhm. Just give the title as marks and in X axis, X label, and X label. I think I will X label diff name.
Um, I guess at the bottom as X label, it's gonna be the average mark, the markings, and also at the side is the names, and you're going it the right way. And also just wanna interchange with the title and the label. You should give us marks of this per student or of students, like that.
Yeah, like should I change this what the X label to be marks or
Yeah, average mark. The concept is of getting the average marks.
yeah. Yeah. Can I know why this plot wide limb is used?
Wide,
You're limiting the y-axis,
Huh.
so you don't like exceed the range. For that reason, you're using the y limit.
Yeah. Thank you,
So
sir.
0 to 100 you're keeping, right? So that is the
Yeah.
range. You'll start from
Yes.
0, end at 100. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I run the code?
yeah, some lack of data means the bars. So the main mistake here is that you haven't given of plotting a March chart and the components in it, such as the name, the difference of average, and the color shade. And you can make a
Mm.
little difference. And after or before the figure code, the line, you can add the PLT batch and difference name, average, and a color shade of your choice. It's batch. B R A B A R H.
Color should be in the code form.
Yeah, like color is equal to any shade.
Yeah. Should it be written in like a code or
Yes, it should be.
yeah.
You should add
the
df, the
def.
keyword, before the square brackets of both.
Yeah, but I haven't given a thing called df, right? I have given the data. It has data, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it, but still should I give it df there?
You can try that. What about you give color shades of all in capital?
Mm.
Hmm?
Yeah, the df is not defined.
Okay, so guys, what do you think the problem with the code is?
So we should first define the df before here.
Hmm? You can try.
Now what you can do is like instead of df is there, right? So you can mention it as data.
Yeah.
Okay, you're taking as pandas, right? So that is better. Yeah, what you are doing was correct. So you can do that way itself. Yeah.
What if I try taking it out and writing data?
I guess. How about can you
Um,
scroll your code?
Here we did a mistake because we should first calculate the average rate before we give the data. How if we write it? First we calculate the average, then we do the code. Yeah. Yeah.
I think instead of df in that line, data would be preferable.
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, in the error line, instead of df,
Hmm.
Just a suggestion. Can you check what error you're getting first? Can you read it out?
The
So what
error
is
is
the key
about
error?
the
Average. Okay. So go above. So is there a key average in
Yeah.
data? In data, average is there?
No.
Okay. So if something is not defined as a key, you can't call that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you need to do? You need to create one more average point, right?
Yeah.
Create an average, then you can do that.
Should I create an empty
Yeah, you
average?
can create one more key inside double quotes, put average. Okay. So add two values. For now, let it be some values, like 80 and 80, 80 and 90 or something. Okay. Run this one.
Hmm.
Okay. Got the point, right? So if you are not defined something, you can't call that one. So make sure whatever you're calling, you just have to define.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, Abhishek, you have anything else? Abhishek?
Yes, still there is some topic.
Yeah, okay. You can continue and let them practice after you complete because it's getting 6:30, right?
Yes, sir. So guys, next it's gonna be about a date time. It's inbuilt library in Python with no need of like pip installing. It captures the current date and time, and it adds the subtract its duration, and also its keyword is our staff's time of formats. It's a readable strings for the readable strings. So here you have a code of some sort of data of getting the date time now and printing it as now the time. Then after we're gonna add the time of the present with the time of the 7 days. Then after we're gonna minus the date deadline with minus now, and we're gonna get the value. That's the whole value of how we are gonna get using date time. We're gonna look some other codes also. Um, Here is a code of this like of a different topic, and we're gonna get the date time now of the particular. Then after we're gonna add of the same 7 days, and we're gonna minus now the same thing, and we're gonna get it as right now it's Saturday 27 June 26, and it's let me run it again. The time, and 1 week from now it will be 4th June 2026 July, and if we minus it with the current, you get 156 days. And as for the shortage of time, we're gonna proceed with this one also. As of our exam date, the target is 2026 August 15th, and it's gonna be the date 9 now. It's gonna like subtract it with this, and we have 48 days. And I hope everyone understood. Are there any doubts?
No.
No.
What about others? Okay. So after this class, you can try the code what sir sent in the group as IPY in file, and you can run all the outputs, and you can see the configuration in all the 5 external libraries. Thank you.
Are there any doubts? Anyone, any doubts? If you have, you can ask. Okay. So if there are no doubts, we can wind up this session. So I shared the IPYNB file in WhatsApp level 3 group, right? So everyone practice with that code and send your outputs in WhatsApp group itself. So that would be your assignments. So thank you, everyone. If you're having any doubts, I'll clear the doubts, and others, you can exit the meeting. Yeah, thank you.
Sir, can you tell me what's the assignment again?
Okay, I'd share